Leo, it's Mary with Seer. This is your weekly tarot. This is for December 1st through the 7th, 2019. I hope you're doing well. The cards are getting stuck here. Let's see. Okay. 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 I just got like stuff popping here. Here's your cards. If you'd like to book a reading, there's information in the description box. If you would, if my reading starts at like $22.22. If you'd like to donate, you can do that also. There's a PayPal link and a Venmo link. So, okay. So we start with the with the King of Air. So this is this can be an air sign. This could be an educated person. It could be a lawyer. This is a masculine energy. It could be somebody that is air, so it could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. But it doesn't have to be. But it can be somebody that's, well, this person is pretty powerful. This person doesn't, it's not really outgoing. He's a king. He's a king, but he's reserved. So, and he knows a lot. And so, because I'm an air sign, I don't look at this as completely standoffish. As an air sign, we evaluate people a lot. We study them. That's what we do. We study everything, and so this person may not engage unless they need to, basically, So that's the energy there. So then we have the Two of Earth and reversed. So this would be the Two of Pentacles reversed. So this card is, I'm just trying to, kind of connect with it. So when it's upright, it's kind of like balancing things like jobs or money or relationships or women or men, Juggling things. It's like there's not enough to give each thing full attention, or there's not enough money or resources or something. When it's reversed, it's kind of like either a decision was made or a ball has been dropped, but it's usually like there's some kind of loss involved because something had to be left behind. Something was dropped, almost dropped and broken, you know what I mean? So, yeah. The next card is The next card is a Queen of Fire. So that's a Queen of Wands. This is usually, this is somebody very, very attractive. And, this person has it's a feminine energy. It could be a fire sign. It could be you, Leo, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Now this person is, they have this because of their energy, because of the fire that they have. Not only they're very attractive, but they have this, they inspire others, and they have this magnetic energy, which tends to bring, if it's a female energy, it's almost like a siren, Let me keep going. And then we have the Hangman reversed, and this is where, when the Hangman is reversed, it's where we need to kind of change our thoughts on something, but we're unable to do it. We just won't do it. It's like us being stubborn and won't seeing it from someone else's point of view. Okay, then we have the Magician, and the Magician talks about, the Magician is about being able to create anything. So this is really a powerful manifestation energy. So with this new moon, the new moon in Sagittarius, we're in big time manifestation state right now. So it's really, it has been said to be careful what you think about and what you want. And what, keep your thoughts light and expansive. Okay, because our thoughts, this is a time where there's great manifestation, and we can create not so good things if we're not careful with our thoughts, okay? So this is about planting the seeds, and this reminds me of planting the seeds of thought and desire, and planting the seeds for your future. 7 of Pentacles, okay? Planting the seeds of your life, how you want your life to go, okay? Okay, so trying to think of which, we'll just keep on with this one. Okay. Okay, Leo, so let's get a little bit more information about this King of Air or King of Swords, okay? We have the 3 of Waters. So this is it's a celebration energy. It's the 3 of Cups. So celebration, I mean, she has like a little oyster, like she's serving the pearl in an oyster shell, like as if she is like a waiter at a party, only she's floating because she is a mermaid. So, celebration, okay? And some people say that's kind of a reunion, like running into somebody or having to get together, like for the holidays, Okay, then we have the 7 of Fire, and this is a unicorn on the top of a mountain. So the 7 of Fire is 7 of Wands, and that is also fire energy. This is about getting through obstacles that have been maybe holding you back, or you see where you want to go. Like you want to get to the top of that mountain, and so you see the obstacles you have to go through. But this card right here is you're actually at the top of the mountain, if this represents you, Leo. And what I'm seeing, this may not be you. This may be what you want. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. What you want. So here's you. Here's what you want. And so you have to get through the obstacles to get to that magical creature. Magical creature. Something amazing and magical. I don't know what that means to you. Okay, let's do one more card here. Hierophant. Well, when the Hierophant's reversed, this is not about, it's not about tradition. It's not about your marriage. Yeah. It's not, maybe it's not somebody you should be going towards. I don't know. That's just the way they're kind of coming across. So let's talk about 2 of Earth. This is dropping the ball and having to release something. Dropping and loss, like having to, the 2 of Pentacles reverse. Patience, this is about balance. So the Patience card is Temperance. It's like the angel. And the angel has water and fire. And they're trying to keep their balance. And that card is about healing. It's about bringing your body and your mind in your, like aligning your chakras and stuff. It's about healing, aligning yourself, and taking the time to do that. So Temperance is about getting yourself back into order, back into a place of groundedness, especially after whatever kind of loss or choice that was made for you or for somebody. Choice was made for somebody. 6 of Air, and then this talks about going to a better place, going to the other side, getting to the other side. Safety. It could be getting to safety. It could be taking a trip overseas because they're in the air on an airplane, but could be all of those things. Maybe taking a trip to escape something. One more card. And then we have the Lover's reverse, which is love. And then this can be a Gemini, you know, it's a Gemini card. Lovers is Gemini. Doesn't have to be, you know, but it's not, you know, it's a decision that was made in love, but may not have felt like it was a good decision. Or maybe the decision that was made for you, maybe somebody had to leave. And that's a person, or that's this unicorn that is so far away now, and now you have nothing but obstacles to get to it. That could represent something you want really bad, or maybe it's an ex, or maybe a new love. Okay, so let's talk about the Queen of Fire. I'm not sure if it is or not. That's why I stopped. Queen of Fire. Okay, so we have the Eight of Water. This is, I think the Queen of Fire might be who left, okay? The feminine energy, the feminine fire sign, or whoever she's representing. And she's very desirable to somebody, or to many people, right? Okay, Eight of Water, she left because she was no longer happy where she was at, where she had to leave, right? Also, it's about finding your happiness somewhere else, leaving what's there in the spilt water, the spilt emotions, the sad feelings, the frustration, to find happiness somewhere else. Okay, get another card, please. Ace of Cups says it's not doable where you were at. Ace of Cups reversed. Ace of Water reversed. Ace of Water talks about, I gotta leave, I gotta go on my own. Somebody has to leave so they can find themselves again. It's about the Temperance. It's about, you know, this one here, this Patience Temperance card. It's about getting yourself back into balance. Okay, so let's get another card here. So Messenger of Water is it's a Knight of Cups. So that's a Knight of Cups. That's a knight carrying this cup. But in this, carrying an offer of love to somebody. But it looks like that this person, this female energy, no, she's taking her cup of love with her, but she actually might be going to someone else. Let me get one more card there and see. Ace of Earth. No, I don't think so. Ace of Earth this is leaving. This is Ace of Pentacles reverse. This is the journey in abundance and like new. It's like a promise of abundance or an offer of abundance and moving forward. Yeah, new opportunity. Yeah, new job, new life, something like that. But it's blocked right here. So I don't know if it is. I think it might be just her taking her love and saying, I know I can find a happy relationship or a happy place or a place where I can be happy. So that's taking your own cup and, you know, your own cup of love somewhere else. Got one more card there. Seven of Air. Yeah, this is about getting past the deception, whatever deception's been going on here. Deception, lies, and trickery, and yeah, maybe somebody got caught. Somebody got caught, and trying to heal from that. All right, so let's talk about the Hangman. Let's talk about needing to get a different point of view, okay? Let's get more information on this. This is the Nine of Air, and that makes sense because the Nine of Air is a Nine of Swords, and that's when you're kind of thinking, you know, she's got all of her thoughts around her and all of this. You know, if there's, when we find out about deception, sometimes we replay all of the conversations where it was there and that didn't make sense. And sometimes that takes a little while to process. And so sometimes Nine of Air is about, the Nine of Swords is about, you know, kind of being wide awake, even in the middle of the night, thinking about all the things that make sense now, okay? It's a processing of the information. And it could be bad dreams and stuff too. So seven of water here, reverse. Seven of Cups reverse. it's kind of identifying the lies, where the truth was, where the lies were. Okay, that's part of that processing. That's part of that sitting back and getting a different view on it. You know, it looks like that somebody here is still in that processing mode, still trying to get there. And maybe just all the processing, all the conversations replaying might be keeping one from reaching that different view. If there's blaming, I can't believe they did that, or you know, that can get you stuck in itself, and then it's hard to see the bigger picture. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get another one here. Page of Cups is, yeah, this was not a good, it was not an offer of love. So Page of Cups, it's upright, can be an apology or an offer of love, and that's not here. There's no offer. There's no love anymore. That's gone. Or I don't know if it's gone, but there's none there right at that moment. Okay. So we have the Magician. So the Magician is realizing that a lot of times our situations are created by how we show up, who we choose, where we're at in our own mind, and what we put up with, you know. And realizing that we have more power in many situations than we realize. I just said that twice. Anyway, also, there's something I'm getting something through on this card about a smoke screen. Sometimes we create our own smoke screens and we deceive ourselves in some way. Okay? That's why we stay in relationships. That's why we pick certain people, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's that shadow step that we haven't worked through yet that's still kind of running us in the background with a background app, right? Okay, 2 of Fire reverse is 2 of Wands. And this is not taking the right path. Feel like you didn't choose the right path. And maybe you're thinking, how do I know the right path from here on out? 5 of Earths. This is being shut out. How do I know the right path so I'm not shutting myself out with my choices? You know, every time I turn around, I'm suffering financial loss. And I'm having to split up with somebody again. Or I don't know if it's the same relationship or not. But I'm going through this. Somebody's going through these problems with, they have to move or they're suffering financial loss. And we had the other financial, you know, dropping something back here too. So let's get another card here. Tower. And so this is, everything crumbled, you know. That's why somebody left. How does one keep this from happening? The Tower from falling, everything from crumbling. Well, it has to be built on a good foundation. That way, you know, one of the things is taking your time to make sure this is a person of value, honestly. And then the other thing is, am I showing up with value? We always have to, especially my windows open, we always have to check ourselves. You know, we should be checking ourselves all the time. Like we check our wallet, like we check our bank accounts. We should be checking ourselves, how we're showing up, and our relationships. So, let's talk about the 7 of Earth. This is about the seeds that we've planted now. Okay, this is about what we're building, and where I'm at right now. Is this really what I want to build? Who I think I am? All of that. 10 of Water. So maybe the question is this: 10 of Water is like the happy family. It's the 10 of Cups. See the Buddha right there. Okay, so what I'm seeing is, what do I need to do? What seeds do I need to plant? What do I need to change so I can have a happy family and a happy life? How do I build that? And that's really smart, because you want to front load that stuff in like how the Japanese build really good cars, you know? You want to front load any problems and say, no, well, I know that this happened before, so I'm going to make sure this, A, B, C, and D. That is a smart way to do things. Is strategic, and strategy, I mean patience and strategy. It's important. The patience card, remember? And that's planting the seeds, but it's loving yourself, taking the time to have a strategy for a happy life, and that includes in relationships, you know. Okay, so next card is the 10 of Air now. This is the 10 of Swords, and this is getting past all the betrayal and all the... This 10 of Swords is when all those knives are in somebody's back, but this is reversed. So this is either realizing you need to release all those things, all that pain, all those different lessons, and releasing them. And I think maybe considering looking at those lessons a little bit different. Okay, so it's that, that tape that we keep running in our head when we realize we've been lied to or whatever, and we replay that conversation. It's stopping, pushing a pause and going, and really processing that information. Why is something keep happening like this? Okay, here's an example. If you kept being in relationships with somebody that would not be loyal, that would cheat, okay, or steal. What is it that I don't see, that I can't see that in the beginning? What is it? Is there something in my family that was going on where I wasn't paying attention, or was I showing up that way, or am I showing up that way? Those are the questions that need to be asked. So, and that's a thoughts, a lessons, all of that. How do I build? When did I see that in this person, that person, that person, that person? And could I have noticed it then and stopped it? So it really is looking at the information in a way to solve problems instead of just reflect the responsibility, to push the responsibility to someone else, okay? They keep wanting me to hit home on that one, okay? All right, so call. So now this part of the processing is really important to get you to your happy place and your happy life, your successful life, your happy home life, relationships, all of that. Because if it's not processed and changed, and the different opinion isn't embraced, then this is judgment reversed. Then the lessons can repeat, and they'll repeat, and they repeat. And they might just be a tiny bit different. But if you really want to get this, if you really want your life to change and have control over that, spinning on the same wheel is just, after a while, when you realize it, it's just not fun anymore. So this way you can move forward with the plan and still have passion for it. Instead of go, oh yeah, I got this, but I'm going to try it this way. You see, I'm going to try this strategy. This strategy is so fun. And then you can meet people and go, well, I'm going to see if they're like, it becomes like an experiment, which is really neat. So, I like the way that unfolded. So, anyway, some stuff to think about. I hope that helped. And then we're just going to kind of set you loose with this and let me know if you what you think. Okay, we're going to do one card here just to give a little bit more focus for the week. Okay, this is great. This is great, great, great. Confront your opposite polarity. Yes. Okay, so if you're fire, what would it be to be opposite of that? Or maybe what you think people are opposite of you, to try to think from the way they think. The other thing is to consider, if you had done the opposite thing in situations where you're replaying those tapes, what do you think would have happened? I know. But it's looking at things from a different perspective, and that is really important. Really, you'll be amazed what you'll see. Totally amazed. Leo, I love you. Have a great week. Take care.